All right, everybody. We are live here in the Kissimmee office with the owner, Mr. Carey himself, the man, the myth, the legend. So yesterday I went over essentially how the prescription drugs are just totally addictive and tearing down everybody's bodies slowly but surely. And I wanted to talk to Carey just about the legal side of things today because there's so many complicated things. And for those of you that are hesitant that you haven't gotten your medical marijuana card yet through Green Relief, you can actually go to the website. I put it in the description. And if you're watching this on YouTube, it's below agreenrelief.com. You can choose whatever location is closest to you. So you can go to the Curry Ford location, the Kissimmee location, or the Orlando location on Virginia Avenue. So, Carey, basically what I wanted to talk to you about today is tell us a little bit about how you got started with Green Relief. In 2016, obviously things were totally different, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How did you come about with Green Relief?
Green Relief started actually on the balcony in Fort Lauderdale. We were watching the news broadcast, and cannabis just got approved. And we're in the medical field already. We own and operate 5 different OBGYN offices throughout the state of Florida. Mm-hmm. So we're in the medical field, and we took a look at the laws, and it was 90 days for first patients to actually get approved for medical cannabis. And it was like 7 conditions. It was cancer, ALS. It was a strict, long process. Now patients are getting approved in less than a week. You come into our office, you come with your driver's license, that's all you need. We pull up your information for you, from your records, your medications, anything you need, we take care of everything for you.
So when somebody signs up for an appointment, like let's say they're here in the Kissimmee office.
Yes, sir.
They tell us the process, like what do they have to bring with them, and why do they have to bring those documents, and what do your doctors have to do to make sure everything's by the book?
Well, we've done everything for the patients. All you ever have to bring in is just your driver's license. You have even your driver's license, your state ID. If you're a snowbird residents are patients that don't live in the United States of America, that don't live in Florida. Let's say you live in Canada, for example. When you come down here for 30 days out of the month, you bring me your electricity bill, you bring me your DirecTV bill, you bring me your phone bill, and you're able to get approved for medical cannabis in the state of Florida. And that's your first step.
Yeah.
You bring information to us. Your second step is now being honest. Being honest is something people say all the time. It's kind of look yourself in the mirror. Okay, listen, I have problems. For example, I have ADHD. So cannabis for me was for me to get approved for, so then I can help me with me being able to concentrate, take time. If I'm going through a test, I'm looking at some paperwork. Cannabis helps me so much. So they come to us. I was honest with my physician. I never been diagnosed before. I never been to see a doctor before. I never been through any of those things. But again, I get anxious. I have anxiety. I come home from the long day at work. I'm going through so much. You know what? Instead of going to grab that drink of liquor, yep, I'm able to smoke my vape pen.
Yeah.
I'm able to take my tinctures. So that's the second step you get done. Being honest with the physician.
Yep.
Once you're honest with the physician, it's over. After that, you go and speak to our patients. You speak to our medical assistants. We get all your information taken care of. Then we get you registered with the state. You get registered with the state the same day. That's the most important thing. You don't leave our office without getting your approval from the medical marijuana recommendation office. We, as an office, tell patients to come in 3 times. You pay for 2 visits. We're the cheapest in the state by far, but your 3rd visit is for free, because once you've seen your doctor your first visit. And cannabis is so much information. There's sativa, there's indica, there's hybrids. There's so much, as you've been touching on the last couple of weeks, been going over this with our patients for it. There's so much for patients to grab that aspect for.
Yeah.
And that's why we're trying to get patients to come in here for the 3rd visit, for the 2nd visit. Before you get your cannabis, know what you're taking. Don't have the bud tenders. Don't have people getting paid $10 an hour who don't know your medical records, don't know what's going through with you, telling you what you need to go to sleep, telling you what you need to go throughout your day.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. As far as the doctors going through getting the right stuff, you come through, you see our packets. So and probably tomorrow, next show, or Monday, we'll be able to show everybody what to do.
Good. Well, I mean, that's the biggest thing is like, there's so many things that go with medical marijuana, and it's been around for so long, and it's been, obviously illegal. And so people have their own methods and their ways of, consuming it. But to get it from a doctor and to understand medically what it can do and to how it can apply to you is the most important part.
Yeah.
And that's, that's why we're here. And that's the thing, we put the link below to schedule your own appointment. So wherever you are in Orlando, we've got 3 locations. We want you to get, your card, because even if, you're suffering from ADHD and it's never been diagnosed, we can help you out. Okay. So click on the link, get yourself scheduled, whatever location. We've got one in Kissimmee, one in the Mills 50 area in Orlando, and then we've got one on the Curry Ford. So, moving forward to 2019, what do you see in the next 12 months that's going to be a big change for medical marijuana in Florida and for green relief in general?
The biggest part for us, well, for green relief in general, is going to be having our own CB designer products. We have over 45 different products that we have rolled out for. We have our dog treats, we have your vape pens, we use Juul, which is anybody who smokes e-cigarettes, anybody who knows anything about the e-cigarette game. Juul is the biggest market out there. We're the first ones to have our own Juul pods.
That's awesome.
Straight CBD. OG Kush is our own seed. We're also the only office in the United States of America to ever get their products lab tested. And that's very, very important to get your products lab tested because, let's say, for example, you're an officer of the state, you're highway patrol, and you get drug tested once every 30 days. You're able to take our tinctures, our Juul pods, our information, our CBD products, and you can take your drug test and be able to get passed for that because we only have CBD in there, not CBDD, not CBDD. That's THC terpenes in there. THC terpenes is what gets you when you take a drug test. You get approved or failed. You have THC in your system, you're going to fail your drug test.
Yeah.
You have straight CBD, you don't. Each one of our products are tested.
Yep.
So you're a lawyer, you're an officer of the state, you're a bounty hunter, you're a teacher. You're just a mom and dad, or you just have that stigmatism, I don't want to get high.
Yep.
You can get your products now at our office. You don't have to wait to go to the dispensary.
Yeah.
Dispensaries before, you had to wait your 5 days. Like I told you everybody the first time, it was 90 days to get your card. Now you're taking less than 5 days. 5 business days, you get your medical marijuana card. But what we have been able to do for our patients is give them access right away. You come to our office today, you tell us, listen, Carrie, listen, doc, I have trouble sleeping. I have insomnia. I just can't get my eyes to stop, my head to stop running. I just have so many things. My day, how can I make my day better? How can I make tomorrow even better than today? What did I mess up on? Everybody goes through that. To get your mind to stop, to get the 8 hours of rest you need, who gets 8 hours of sleep these days? I know I don't.
Not many people.
You
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
With CBD now, I'm able to take my 2 gummies. I'm able to take my tinctures. I'm able to take what I need to take. I'm smoking my Juul pods. Able to take it. 30 minutes later, I'm sleeping like a baby.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocked out in a heavy comatose sleep. I'm still hearing my children. I'm still hearing the dog bark. My dog's 2 pounds. I have a little teacup Yorkie. So I mean, I'm able to hear him. So
You
it's
can
not
hear
that
the little yelps every once in a while.
bad. So I mean, it's not like a crazy. I'm knocked out, but I'm still getting my 8 hours of sleep now.
Well, that's the biggest thing, and I think that's why we've been doing these videos is to kind of differentiate between, hey, the THC and the CBD, and that's why you come out with the CBD products.
Yes, sir.
And so those are available where? Where can
At
those?
all 3 of our locations.
Okay.
Dr. Kivett's office on Curry Ford. We have a 609 Virginia Drive, and we have a location over here. And also, starting next week, we have we'll be in our local smoke shops, local gas stations. Starting next week, Tuesday, we're starting hitting all the areas. So you could Osceola, Orange County, Brevard County. We'll be in Broward County. We have 3 drivers out there. We're starting off the following week out there. So we're going to be all over the place.
Yeah.
You just got to contact the office. We have an Amazon store we're getting built also. We'll be able to ship to your house. Shipping's included.
Good.
Our website you can order it from.
Good.
Anywhere in the world you're located, we can ship it to you. CBD is legal. It can ship to all 50 states. Anywhere in the country you live, you let us know, we'll ship it to you.
So what do you think, moving forward, what do you think the biggest thing for Florida is this coming year?
Oh, actually being able to smoke ganja. Do you actually
flower.
the
flower.
flower, the ganja, the
Yep.
bud, what do you want to call it? You actually be able to smoke it now.
Okay.
Just like we took the OG Kush, we was able to take the actual seed, grow it, take the terpenes from the actual bud, turn it to CBD. Now patients are able to take the bud, roll it, they want to break it down, they want to see the terpene. There's so much more patients are going to be able to do.
Yeah.
It's going to blow minds.
So what? Okay, so like, you don't have the bud right now. Let's say I get my medical marijuana card, and I get my Green Relief CBD products. Can I get anything with THC right now?
At our location, no. That is, you have to be a dispensary for. We're not able to do that for you.
Okay.
That's what the dispensary is there for.
Yep.
CBD wise, you get everything to us. Anything
Okay.
from the creams to suntan lotion to skin care, whatever you need to get done, we're able to do it for you.
So okay, so I go to a dispensary and I pick up some THC products. How does that work as far as can I just carry it wherever? Like, what happens if I get pulled over by a police officer? What's the deal with that?
Great question.
Yeah.
So when an officer pulls you over, they do not know you have a medical cannabis card.
Yeah.
That's very, very important. It's just like a concealed permit. Think about this. When you get pulled over by the police and they tell you, you have a concealed permit on you, you have a gun on you, the first thing they tell you is to put your car in park, Put your two hands out of the vehicle and say, "Officer, I have a firearm on me." You wonder why they do that? Because when the officers pull your license plate, only license plate number shows. It'll show you tickets, it'll show your arrest warrant. It does not show a concealed permit. Same exact thing with our medical marijuana card. And it's very important for patients to understand, because for us, we're guided by HIPAA. HIPAA is something with ACA. ACA is basically us as civilians, we rust with the police.
Well, explain what HIPAA is, though. Explain what that
Okay.
is.
Well, HIPAA is basically for medical purposes. You cannot be able to get a patient's information. You're not able to get any of these things. HIPAA basically is just with ACA. ACA is just with HIPAA. They're the medical police. You cannot get out medical records. You cannot get any information. Our officer is not going to know you have medical cannabis. But now guess what? If they know that you have medical cannabis, you have your card. My card's over here. I'll be able to show it to you. Your medical cannabis card allows you to travel with your cannabis. You cannot smoke outside in public. You can vape. But your actual smoke in your bud, you're not able to smoke that out in the gas stations. If an officer's right next to you, you're able to take your capsules. You're able to take your tinctures. You're able to give your dog the dog treats. There's no regulations to that. Nothing's going to hinder you for that.
Right. So it's just basically, it's just kind of, you have to let them know, and you're not blatant with it, essentially. You're not out in the open.
It's medication. It's prime example what I tell patients. If you're a Vicodin patient and you see an officer in the mall or he stops you over, are you going to say, "Hey doc, here's my Vicodin"?
Yeah.
You're not doing that.
Right.
If you have an asthma pump and you can't breathe and you have to walk around with an inhaler, are you going to, an officer stops you, "Hey, this is my inhaler pump"? Yeah. Medical cannabis, medical marijuana, however you want to call it, ganja, whatever it is, it's still medicine. It's not illegal anymore.
Right.
So what are they going to tell you?
Exactly. Especially when you have your card, it's like, you can't do anything.
Well, they're going to say, "Where'd you get your card from?" You can give them a T-shirt or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Come to A Green Relief. You can do that. That's not a problem.
Yeah. Well, especially if you want one of these T-shirts, all you have to do, come in, get your card. We'll give you the first T-shirt for free. Second one's $10 to give to your friend, right?
Good deal.
Yep. So we've got Green Relief. I got another one in black that I really like too. So
we got black, we got white. I got the girls' editions coming out. We have swimsuits coming out. I have lingerie
swimsuits
coming out. I have
everything. Spring break. We got summer coming up.
My friend, listen to me. We're actually going to put together a show. I have a couple of brand ambassadors I'm working on now.
Okay.
I'm going to Jamaica for a week, so I'm going to do a little research out there.
There you go. Okay. some field research.
Yeah, going to see different sativas and indicas and see what they have in different countries. See what I can come back and bring out patients for.
Right.
But when we do come back, I'm definitely going to take our brand itself as an entity.
Yep.
And go global with it. I have a couple different distributors that we're working with now, as far as quality wise, because I dress at a certain standard. I feel you look good, you feel good, you play good.
Yep.
And I'm out here, when I leave my house, I'm playing here.
Yep.
This is my play field. I'm the king out here. I run this shit. You look at any of our posts, run the hashtag run that shit. Yeah. There's a reason why we put that. Yep. There's no other medical office out there who's going to step to us. There's no other office out there that's going to do what we do. Now it's time to take over. Like I tell all of our patients, the first year of medical cannabis, we took our hits. We had to wait 90 days. We had to mess with the state of Florida. We had to go through so much BS.
Yeah.
Our second year, oh my Lord, it's like they hung us and they just dragged us along the whole year.
So go talk about that. What exactly happened? Like what changed from 2016 to 17 to 18?
People. Knowing that it's here, more people getting regulated. Our office, our girls, Miss Nasha, Miss Lucy, Mr. Darius from Teresa, calling the office daily, having patients say, "Listen, we sent our medical records in. We have our paperwork done. Why aren't you getting them approved? You tell us 2 weeks." At one point, it was a month. Then they chop it down. We keep records of everything. I swear, I think the only biggest difference is other offices just like us getting the word out there and more people coming into us. Because it's taboo. People think, "Oh, marijuana is illegal."
Yeah.
It's not. We get past that taboo stage. Game over.
Well, I mean, DeSantis, last month kind of accelerated some things that he was doing. He's doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But let's talk. As far as other than the ganja or the flower coming this year, even beyond that, what do you think is the next step for Florida? Obviously legalization completely, but...
No, I think legalization, honest to God, I don't want marijuana to go legal for at least another 4 to 6 years.
Why is that?
We can't get medicine right.
Yeah.
You're going to regulate something that's not regulated? What are you doing? Even in other states that has recreational cannabis, medical cannabis is still there.
Yeah.
Because what's the difference between a law that says recreational and medical? Tell me. Recreational means you can go out there and you can buy it anywhere else you want. Medical, you need a doctor to help you to get it, correct? So if a law comes out and says, okay, this is recreational, does that mean you still don't have anxiety? You still don't have cancer? You still don't have PTSD? Who's going to help you get these things? So this year, right now, with the state of Florida, what I would like them to do, and Knox, for example, has done a very great job in doing that. And I was misinformed about 4 or 5 months ago when they were bringing this product out. It's suppositories. I know it's a touchy subject, but basically that's to go through your rectum for you to get your medication done there. Prostate cancer is amazing for it. We have such a high rate of usage for that. I would like the state of Florida to get back to doing more medical. I touched on the asthma pumps. There's other states that has asthma pumps that has CBD terpenes into that, that has THC terpenes that helps them with their asthma. Get into that. Yeah. Get into more capsules. Get into more tinctures. I have my youngest patient was 4 months old.
Yeah.
That young little man now is in preschool now. So it's a big difference of what we're able to accomplish.
Yeah.
That's what I want the state of Florida to do. Focus on the medicine. Just get back to that. The ganja's great. Get the bud out there. Let's legalize the bud. Get that done. Yeah. Now let's work on the medicine.
Gotcha. Well, in the let's say Colorado, for instance, they were really big when when it first came out. They started pushing it, like Oregon, or was it Washington State?
Yeah, well, Cali first did it.
Oh, that's that's right.
Cali
That's
was
right.
the first
Cali.
one.
Yeah. Well, Cali. So do you think they rushed into it and they're trying to figure it out as they go? And
I think every state that first comes out medical, yes, they rush into it for sure.
Okay.
You rushed it. It took 90 days. You started with 7 different conditions. Well, first it was 7, then it went to 9. Now between our books is 29 different conditions.
That's crazy.
Like it's 29. So anxiety, for example, isn't a list that you'll find on there. But if you have anxiety, you come to our office. Guess what? You're getting approved. It's simplicity like that.
Yeah.
We're over 12,000 strong. We haven't had a patient not approved yet. You come to our office, you don't get approved, you get your money back. That's not a problem at all. Our new website's done. It states it on there.
Yeah.
Get money back guarantee, risk free. You don't want to pay for your first visit, come for your second visit. You have disabilities, you have money problems, call into our office, let them know. You're on Social Security, let us know. We work out payment arrangements with them.
That's cool. Well, what do you think Florida is doing right, and then what do you think Florida needs to improve on then?
Doing right, they got cannabis medical. That's great. They have the products going out. What I would like for them to do more of is patient education. I would like for example, there's a school right here in Orlando called Learn Sativa. Why isn't...
I've seen that. Yeah. I've seen the billboards for it.
Why don't they have a standard of care or a criteria saying if you're going to go and you're going to recommend cannabis to somebody, why not go get your degree?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Why not do that? The state make us. I own an office. I have to hire a doctor who has a medical cannabis recommendation that took the state test. Why can't the bud tenders do the same thing? I would just like them to take a little bit more responsibility and take it from, let's stop pushing recreational. Recreational is going to come. It's going to come within 4 to 6 years.
Yeah.
That's coming regardless. But what are we going to do before then and in between that? What are we going to do after it comes? Yeah. That's what we do. That's what we specialize in. Yeah. That's what makes us different.
Well, that makes sense. You lay the groundwork and you don't just throw whatever against the wall and see what sticks. It's like you got to make sure it's done right, everybody's educated, and then you can say, okay, let's go ahead and let's open the gates and just legalize it completely. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, so then, the doctors that you guys have now, talk to me, how did you find them, and then what differentiates them from like just a regular general physician? Oh man, well my docs, I do for example, I have a great doc, Dr. Bentley. Anybody who's seen Cheech and Chong, we have the Cheech and Chong doctor in the building. Yeah. And this guy knows everything. He knows from the indicas to the sativas. He's been in the military. He's the old school physician that you want, that you're going to come into. And I when I look at physicians, I look at their CVs, because physicians don't have resumes. It's called CVs that they have everything broken out for. I look into that. I have them come in here, but what I miss with physicians and what I miss with going to the doctor is just talking to people. I miss when a doctor sat down and talked like this and not did this and typed on the computer and no eye-to-eye contact. What is that? Yeah. No patient care. That's what we go for. So when I hire a doc, it's more of a screening process, to be honest. Doc comes in here for about a week and works with us, works with our staff before they even hired. Obviously, it's taken care of. Yeah. They work with our staff here. They work with our doctors. I work with my physicians itself for the first 3 to 4 days to see how they treat our patients. I've had doctors come in here and another one. Well, you can politely please go have a good day today. You're going to get that mentality with even seeing a patient. What does that one mean? What does another one mean? Are you DJ Khaled? This is not what we need right now. This is the medical office here. Yeah. So you want to sing, go outside. You want to take care of patients, let's get it done. I've had doctors that been with us for a year now. Dr. I was a physician who started the office with us. He has prostate cancer.
He's flown over to Italy to get treatment. So we took where he left off on, and we just soared 10,000 more steps. He started with us, and now we have more physicians. Dr. Bentley, we have Dr. Murphy, we have Dr. Kivitz. Dr. Kivitz is amazing. I love Dr. Kivitz. He's been in medicine over there in Orlando for over 35 years. He's family owned. He knows the county. He knows the city. Patients trust him, and that's what I'm trying to bring now. I'm not really big into the billboards. I'm not really. I've done that. I've had the car wraps. We've done what other recreational states have done.
Yeah.
What I want to get done is the medicine. We're a medical office. I want to go to the general practitioner doctors that we do now in St. Cloud and we do now in Fort Lauderdale that already has their 2, 3, 4, 5,000 patients who come to the mail anyways, who has 35 patients in the lobby. Well, instead of putting a big green relief sign next door, let's go to this doctor, let's teach this physician who's been seeing this patient for the last 20, 30 years, let's introduce this physician to this patient, because that patient already has that honest. They already have that repertoire with that doctor. They trust them, they're comfortable with them. That's what I want. Yeah. I want to get other physicians in this area, and I wish and I pray that other clinics out there, the Knoxes, the Trulies, the dispensaries, they go more of a medical route. They have their what they call marketers out on the road, not just dropping off flyers, but dropping off education. What are terpenes? What is CBD? How can we get it done? I don't have when it comes to our office. There's a lot for everybody to go around. Yeah. I believe in Field of Dreams. You build it, they will come. Well, we built it. They're coming anyways. Yeah. Let's just get them done the right way.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's more about the recreational, and it's honestly just like one-sided, like, okay, we're not even going to consider the medical side. It's just more like a means to an end, when in reality it's bigger than just the recreational. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, hey, this can legitimately help people, and it can change literally the entire healthcare system, but we just have to get it done right and not just rush into the recreational. Yeah. So what are you most excited about for Green Relief, let's say after 2019?
Man, right now we have so many different products that we're coming out with. I want to see what our patients' reaction is. I want to see what they feel is best. I want to know what flavor they like most. I want to know if it's mango, if it's strawberry, if it's pina colada, if it's pineapple. Yeah. I want to know what you want. I want to know what the young child wants. I want to know what that 4-month-old baby who's suffering from 100 seizures a day, well, the mango tincture works best for him. And babies don't know how to taste. You develop all these things. I want to get down to the root of shit, to be honest with you, man. Like, that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about our patient area, because we have patients from 4 months to 102. That's what I'm excited about. Getting the patients in the door, getting them help. I'm happy for the success stories. That's what I want. 2019 is our 3rd year, going on 4th year. So now we're going to start posting the patients from the 1st year to the 2nd year to the 3rd year, just like you see on Instagram and the Facebooks, the people who go, what's it called, the 10-year challenge? We should create the medical marijuana challenge.
That would be awesome. We should do that. We should do that. We'll start actually. I'll start calling some people, some patients, and we'll see.
I have a bunch of patients now that would do that. I have, off the top of my head, I know Mr. Franklin already signed the waiver for, so I can mention his name. Mr. Kenneth Franklin.
Let's do it. Yeah.
He's a vet. He's actually worked for Secret Service in the White House for 15 years.
Oh man.
He actually got me my first interview with Osceola newspaper. He knew Bob Stair or something, I forgot his name was, that he knew, and he guys out there, and the guy's amazing. He'll do a story with us. We should get anybody who wants to do it. Yeah. Let's get it out there.
Definitely.
Let's do the medical marijuana challenge.
Well, you know what? Honestly, good. Like that's one of the biggest things is like, people that actually from firsthand experience, that's more powerful than just saying, oh, you got to try this, it works. But people who have gone through it and lived it and experienced it, that's more powerful than anything. Yeah. I love that. Well, do you have any last words for everybody on Facebook Live right now?
I love you guys. Come check us out, 407-572-8643. And you can go on the website, www.agreenrelief.com. Check us out. Check us out on Amazon store. Check us out products out. Give us a shout out. Let us know we're doing something right. We're doing it wrong. Leave us a message, a comment. Follow us on Instagram, agreenrelief.com. Just come in and talk to us. Let's see what we're doing right or wrong. What you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think that's perfect. So I'll actually be posting this on YouTube. We'll take some clips, put it on Instagram, and I will be back tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then.
You got it. Take it easy, fellas.